Welcome everybody to the Bottomtop show. I'm Natty Dolce, your host.
And I'm Oreo Ajayi, your host as well. Welcome to the Bottomtop show.
I'm excited today, aren't you?
Excited actually isn't a word. I'm fired up. Let's go, baby. And you want to know why?
Of course I want to know why. But first we want to explain the concept of the show to our viewers at home. So the Bottomtop show is all about talented acts and acknowledging great accomplishments by people who deserve to shine.
During the show, we'll be having live performances, interviews, and lots of fun games. But before we go any further, we have to introduce to you our wonderful team. First on the list is the goodest girl, Melanie Rose. Please put your hands together for Melanie.
And let's not forget DJ Wheezy.
One and only.
Today's selection is a Montreal artist. You've seen him on Much Music. You've seen him on Music Plus. Let's bring him out, Emdee Wright.
It's your boy, Emdee, the doctor. See, I walk in with 2 bottles. I mean 2 models. I'm talking Tyra. Yeah, real models. Money in the bank. Damn, she fine. I'm sorry for you, man, but she's way too hot. I hope you understand. Don't get me wrong. The game bigger. The blood, the crib, the cup. I wonder. Victims on the right, ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, who the game bigger?
We're so happy to have you here today.
I'm happy too.
How do you feel?
I feel great, honestly.
Feel great?
Yeah,
okay. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We have a great thing ahead for us today. Just to get started, we would like to know why or what made you so sure the rap game was the thing for you?
Honestly, I was just, like back in the days, I was always good at writing and obviously, like, I love music. I was always interested. I used to watch my brother. He used to be in a group. I used to always like copy him and stuff. And I just realized when I was getting older that I was made for it. So.
Be a calling.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But how did you get started? Where did it all begin for you?
Honestly, I started rapping at like the age of 9. So that was like when I started like writing and stuff like that. Eventually, I used to be in a group called Young and Fabulous.
Oh,
one of my cool
Young and
friends.
Fabulous. Yeah. I remember that.
So, like,
wonderful group.
Like she said, we've been on Much Music, Music Plus. We did a lot of things too. And eventually I told myself, you know what, I need to have my artistic and creative process on my own. And I decided to be
Did you struggle with that? Did you feel like the group was maybe not letting you shine as much as you could, or?
I didn't really have a problem with that, but I just find like it's hard to have your own creative aspect, you know, in terms of like your songs and which direction you want to go.
So you wanted to do so much, but you have so many people around you to cater to.
In a way, exactly.
I understand.
Yeah.
And what is your direction? What is the genre? How do we define your music?
For me, the main thing is to inspire people. So when it comes to music, I like to have a positive aspect.
Okay.
I like to show people that, you know, can't give up. If you really want something, you go for it and keep pushing. And
Positive energy.
Exactly. That's.
You made mention that you wrote your first rap at the age of 9.
Yeah.
Do you so happen to remember the first things you put together?
It's actually funny.
Those things were one of the funniest ones.
I still remember. It was like I started rapping at the age of 9, and I'm the best of all time. Music on my mind. I make beats.
Okay.
And I'm still on the ground. That was like all I remember.
See
actually.
the rap skills of ladies and gentlemen. Emdee Wright.
Thank you.
Yeah, and what would you say, what audience are you trying to reach with your music? Is there somebody in particular, a message that you want to bring out to the world?
In terms of message, like I said, it's all about positivity. For me, do I have a specific crowd? Not really. For me, it's like whatever you like. You know, music is so subjective, so it's hard to really have a specific genre, or I mean, a specific, like I said, crowd. But in general,
in a way, would you say you're trying to avoid putting yourself in a box? Because
I feel like I'm different. So for me, it's like I don't want to be in a box anyway. So for me, it's like I want to make music whatever I feel. So whatever it's hip hop or
Your
R&B,
creativity.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
To go further on with the question she asked in terms of the audience, I would like to know, what about your music do you think would gravitate towards the audience more? Would you say it was your lyrical skill? Is it your performance, your liveliness, your coolness? What about your music is the first thing you think works for you?
That's a good question, actually. But for me, it's like a mix of everything. For me, obviously, like lyrics for me means a lot.
Okay.
I like to talk about my struggles, and what's very good about me, I'm able to like put myself in other people's shoes. I'm very good at storytelling. So that's like, I feel like that's where people could connect with me a lot more.
Okay. So you're a creative writer.
Exactly. Yeah. You could say that. You could say
Before
that.
before we go ahead on to the next break, I have a little test for you today. I'm about to throw you a little rap test, freestyle. See if you can handle it. I'm gonna give you 3 words.
3 words, okay.
Oreo, that's me.
Of course.
Montreal,
Always about you.
that's us.
Okay.
The Bottomtop show. Go.
Oh shit, okay. It's Emdee at the Bottomtop show with Nadia and my boy Oreo.
Hey.
Chilling straight from Montreal. I ain't Jim Jones, but you know I ball.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Emdee Wright.
Thank you.
You did good. You did good on the test. Now you're going to pass my test.
Okay, we're ready for this.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to play a game to get to know you. That's silly questions called Speed Bump.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pulling out my cards.
Okay.
You guys ready? We got the timer.
We got
going?
the timer.
I'm ready.
All right. Favorite drink?
Pepsi.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna.
New school or old school?
Old school.
Miami or Rio?
Rio.
Hat or sunglasses?
Hat.
Okay.
Blonde or brunette?
Brunette.
Ah, nice choice.
Best rapper of all time?
Kendrick.
You got something?
Oprah or Ellen?
Oprah.
Okay.
Favorite movie?
American Gangster.
There you have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, once
You
more.
did it under the pressure. You got it. So brunette, huh?
Brunette, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna know to keep my girl away from you, Mr. Wright.
So now it's time for those fun games you were talking about.
That's true. It's true.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I hear Melanie's cooking up something fun for you.
Okay, I'm excited.
So Melanie, what do you have in store for us?
Emdee, here are the rules. So you have 3 bowls filled with nasty, gooey, disgusting things. I don't even know what's in there, but you got 5 seconds to find the magic superstar key. 3, 2, 1, you're on. Oh my God, I don't know how he did it. I wouldn't be able to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Emdee Wright. Stay tuned, a live performance from Emdee after the break. Welcome back to the Bottomtop show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Emdee Wright.
For those who don't know me, I go by the name of Emdee Wright. Actually, I have a little surprise for you guys, so I'm gonna do a little a cappella for you. So let me start. So I be on that ignorant shit, not a care in this world. Ignorance is bliss. If you don't believe me, ask most girls. By the way, no disrespect to you girls, but I like not knowing. It makes life exciting. It must be boring, oh, the life of a psychic. Life is a story, you're the only one that writes it. So stop being worried and learn to like it. And like it as long as you can, because this is it. You know I'm not wasting time on that ignorant shit. So ignorance is not being without knowledge. Shit, I know a lot of ignorant kids that went to college. Ignorance is not knowing where you came from and where you're going. Ignorance is not thinking that everyone deserves to be respected. Nah, I'm not saying as people. I'm saying as a person, because I know people that get respect and really don't deserve it. And now I'm not ignorant because of my learning. In fact, I'm perfectly ignorant from thinking I'm perfect. So don't judge me. Do you have my perspective? Understand who I am? No clue? Like a bad detective. I guess it's out of fear, not knowing what would come, and it's kind of dumb how I let this feeling beat me like a drum. I must say it's really hard to see life for what it is. Power and money are the motivating factors, and this could turn your very best friend into an actor. And right now, you probably think, damn, this nigga Emdee just fit this. So don't ask me all these questions, you better just accept this. Because life is all about being rejected, so you better stay above the crash, or you get ejected. I'm trying to see things from a different perspective. Either you live your life or get hit from an unknown direction. Many people fill your head with lies and deception. It's hard to be focused in this world of corruption. So I turn the music up to drown out the sorrow. Maybe I feel better, perhaps it'll be tomorrow. Maybe it's just me, feels I'm stuck under the cloud. Can't comprehend shit, probably had the music too loud. But I can't help it, so I listen to this J. Cole and Kendrick shit. They seem to understand they're part of that fake shit. So I'm just rapping now, trying to make this moment last. I don't want to go down history. That book closes too fast. With all the cars and the $1,000 clothes, it's kind of hard to understand the logic of my flow. But if you pay attention, listen, you might catch it. And you won't need a glue for you people to be stick with. But I am who I am. I never ask you to be. Even though all they do is hate, I'm glad I'm me. I'd rather die screaming than let a hater get the best of me. A lot of people want me down, the only way to picture me. They say I'm not the same. This guy's really changed. My priorities are different, so I'm guess I'll rearrange. Every day's different. The bullshit stays the same. My life is like a movie, but they ain't seeing the stage. Feelings are locked up, can't get away from this cage, so I'm thinking about this life. Now older is my age. So live your life. That's how we think on a daily basis. But even when we see mirrors, we misplace where our face is. DJ, drop the beat. Let's go. Yeah. I said, who the gangbanger? The blood, the grip, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right and ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, I said, who the gangbanger? The blood, the grip, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right and ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, a living soul landing out like the Egyptian river. His dad was a surgeon, dealing with a lot of pressure. That's his role model, just wanna be like his father. He decided to make it happen by being an officer. 20 pounds his duty belt, he's ready for action. 2 sets of magazines placed in the same direction. X-26 taser on his right holster. His badge on patrolling alone, but he ain't a loner. Handcuffs in the center left on knees or axis. Second pair in the back in case he deals with a couple suspects. To serve and protect was his sole purpose. Defend himself and cover all the bases. Exactly like his peers is committed to excellence. Glock 49 by his side to improve his surveillance. He said obey the law, avoid any form of violence. Damn, another man lying down in silence. Who the gangbanger? The blood, the grip, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right and ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, I said who the gangbanger? The blood, the grip, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right, ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, I give the child no confidence with a low self-esteem. He's trying to build his empire like Lucius lying on screen. Been working his ass off just to be something great, but he's trapped in a small car, he can't afford an escape. He was in love with his girl, apparently she quite defensive. Her past relationships made her so indecisive. He had to prove himself with actions, but the thing's expensive. She let her fucking mind until she comes into her senses, but I guess it's too late, she's already 2 months pregnant. How she gon' tell her parents without her family being distant? Her dad became suspicious what was really going on, criticizing her decisions, being with a black man out the pump. Heart filled with emotions, her mind engaged with disturbance. Her boyfriend said, don't worry, boo, I suit your needs like insurance. While he was getting ready, finally proposed to her. Got shot by cops, supposedly she was a thing. Who the gangbanger? The blood, the crib, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right and ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning, then I ask myself, I said, who the gangbanger? The blood, the crib, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right, the ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, yeah. A bullet straight to the heart. It's Christmas, his brother waiting since 9 o'clock. Christmas is presents and his presence was a blessing, but he can't present himself, and this is quite depressing. Now we in the present, the cop is mortified. He just killed his daughter's boyfriend, his mind. He's petrified of these beautiful moments that she used to glorify. Gone in an instant when she decides to die. Who the gangbanger? The blood, the crib, the car. I wonder. Victims on the right and ricochet on the left. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Bottomtop show. What a great performance by Emdee. Today we're so lucky to have a great industry professional with us, a producer from Canada. He is fantastic. He's worked with many great artists like Iconopop, Carl Wolf, Willie William, 15 years plus of experience in the music industry. Let's bring him out, Ghislain Brain D'amour.
Hey there, how you doing?
Doing very good. We're
to
so
see you.
privileged to have you today.
Well, thank you so much for having me today.
We're going to get all your insight. So like I just mentioned, you've worked with so many big artists.
I've been lucky, yes.
So one of the questions I want to ask you is, what do you look for when you're working with a new artist?
So what I'm looking for when I work with a new artist, I'm looking for a couple things. I want initially just the person to sort of reach me like on a personal level. Just like when I have a conversation, I want to feel like there's something special about the person, like there's a story behind the story kind of thing. And then from there, it's really about the music. I want to hear the songs. I want to hear the interpretation of the songs. I want to see how they do.
Do you like working with underdogs? Do you like working with people that have a lot of experience? Like,
I mean, I like working with everyone, to be honest. Everyone has something to bring. I guess if I'm going to develop an idea, I need to feel attached to it and stuff like that, and feel that I can sort of like explore the creative outlets in their entirety and not feel limited in any shape or form. But I wear a lot of different hats, and I really just like being part of the process.
So what are those hats?
Well, it could range from production, songwriting, to like just the engineering, to like working on just say the singer with their like the vocals, like their voice, and really like tapping into different extremes of where they can take their songs and their singing and so on. So that's a lot of fun. It's very fulfilling for me to just kind of be able to sort of unleash creatively on projects. So I look for that mainly, though, to be able to do that.
You've had a lot of success, though, because I hear that you've had records, albums, singles that you worked on that went platinum and gold, and that's a big thing here in Canada, right?
Yeah, it's hard to do. I've been lucky. I've been fortunate enough to work on projects with amazing, talented people, but talent on both sides. Talent in the studio, in the music, but also talent outside to be able to like perform their music to a large audience, and also on like the business side, get the right situation for them so that they can propagate their music and so on. So it's been a good run. I'm not stopping anytime soon, though. But
who really struck you out of all the artists you work with? Like, because you must have a genre that you feel most connected to. Because you see a variety when we're talking about Iconopop or Carl Wolf. It's different styles of music. Where did you feel you were most? I
understand. I've always been like kind of an R&B enthusiast and stuff. Even growing up, that's what like my parents listened to. So.
You look more indie, though. You look more like you'd be into alternative.
Yeah, and I mean I like it too. And some of the bands coming out nowadays are amazing. But yeah, I've always been sort of like the slow jam R&B stuff. I love it a lot. An artist that I was lucky to work with in studio for many years is a French artist established here. His name's Carnet, and we had many like wonderful experiences in the studio. He was a bit of a creative mentor for me. Anyways, I've just learned a lot from watching him work and kind of do his thing. And he also allowed me to do. You put trust in me when I was in my humble beginnings to sort of like push the envelope a little bit. So that was amazing, and he's an incredible talent.
Are you going to be giving some of your advice to Emdee, something that you learned from Carnet today?
Yeah, I'll give him the baggage there. I'll give him everything that I see and hear, and he's really talented. There's a lot there. So
cool. And what do you feel is your biggest accomplishment up until now?
Well, I mean, there's the accolades and the stats, the gold records. So those are great. Those are fun. But it's really the relationships that I was able to build with all the years of being in the studio. You really like, because it's another world when you're in the studio, and I've spent a lot of time there. So it's been great to get to know people on a sort of like a different level. The curtains are down. We had it was a while ago, but we had like Rihanna in the studio, and you see her in a different light when they're just there and they're just working and they're doing their things. And
it's different to see,
it really
especially
is.
Somebody like Rihanna.
Well, the public persona is one thing, but then you see them and she's just a regular person like you and I.
I want to know, is she laid back? Is she chill?
Oh yeah, super relaxed. Absolutely, 100%.
Is she a diva?
No, not at all. Not at all. She had a hard time saying my name, and so
saying your name?
Saying my name, yeah, because it's French, and so she had a hard time. So she spent a lot of time trying to get it right and stuff like that.
Well, that's sweet of her.
Yeah, it was funny.
So now that we got to know you and all your great accomplishments, I want the viewers at home to get a taste of who you are as a person. What do you think is your life motto? Like,
I like to live by the go big or go home motto. So when I like something, when I'm really involved in something, I really put in the time to accentuate all its qualities and flaws, all the imperfections, everything. I just want to go on it as much as possible. So I live like that in life, in the studio, everywhere. If I like something, I'm all in.
Cool, all in. All right. So we're gonna hear what you have to say to Emdee really soon. Can't wait to hear what kind of advice you have to offer. So coming up next on the Bottomtop show, we're gonna have what Ghislain has to say to Emdee. Stay tuned. Welcome everybody, bon retour au Bottomtop show. So this is it. This is the time of truth. We're gonna find out what our industry professional thought about you as an artist, you as a performer. Are you ready?
I'm a bit nervous, but you know what? I'm here for it, so.
I'll catch you if you faint.
No, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right, man. First of all, great performance. Loved it. Loved the energy. Loved the song, the music, everything. You were really involved. I like it. I got to listen to a bit of your material and got to sort of like, you know, get into it and see what it was about. And what I really like is you're really gifted with like the lyrics, the words and stuff like that. You really like are able to sort of like paint scenarios and sort of like create sort of like a visual imagery in people's heads just by using your words, which is a gift. Not everyone has that. And it's amazing. And I guess for me, when listening to it, I get a little, I guess, a part of the music, like away from it, because I don't necessarily always connect with what you're saying. And I think that on a larger sort of base, with a larger audience listening to, you want to try to go reach as many people. I understand music is personal and it reflects experiences that you've lived, especially when you're writing it, but I think that there's an artistry to it where you can take your personal experience and expand on the concept to make it more open to the general public. And I think that that's something that as you grow as an artist is something you should be conscious of, something you should also work on. And it's also something that I would like to work with you on and to have you over at the studio and we could like go through some of the songs and sort of work the structures and stuff like that. 'Cause I really see something. I think there's something there and I'd like to sort of get my hands on it and see what we can do together, you know. That sounds...
Honestly, very like...
Excellent. Well, we'll set that up and we'll have you in, but I think we can do something really nice.
Oh, perfect. Thanks.
That's amazing. Are you happy or
I'm
what?
very happy. Honestly, like I was not expecting that, but...
This is your next gold record right here, guys.
I hope, honestly.
Emdee, you have been working so hard, and since you won our game, I am happy to announce that you get a prize, which is a KRK Rocket Studio kit of a value of $1,000. Congratulations, Emdee! Everybody for tuning in at the Bottomtop show. I would like to thank all our sponsors and people who made this show happen. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook at thebottomtopshow.com. Thank you and see you next time.